Hey guys, Richard here. So in this review I want to talk to you about AMZ Automator, and this is a new product by Glinkowski and is due to release on the 13th of May. So this is all about Amazon, basically how you can make money using KDP, and it's promising you $25 to $50 daily. The usual stuff on here, no work required, no experience, no tech skills, no anything. It's just all done for you and you just sit back and take the profits. So we'll go ahead and jump inside. We'll have a look at the training here and then we'll talk about the method overall and see if this is going to be something that you can actually make money with. So guys, if you haven't been over to my channel before, my name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you're interested in these types of real honest reviews, hit that subscribe and notification bell and I'll let you know whenever I produce new videos. And guys, if you're really serious, if you're struggling, if you're trying to find a way to make money online in a real honest way and you have a long-term mindset, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads. I've got some free training for you there that's going to get you started straight away. So let's jump inside here. One thing I will actually do before I jump inside, I want to come down to the sales page. Again, it's all hypey, it's all big graphics, all the same thing. But basically they're showing an Amazon Kindle profits here, which is KDP, which comes from the Amazon affiliate system. And then they're showing profits from ClickBank and Warrior Plus. So this doesn't actually make any kind of sense. These aren't Amazon Kindle numbers. They can't be. So that's nonsense. So that doesn't prove this makes money at all. If you jump inside, what Glinkowski does do actually on a regular basis, he does provide training. And he is actually good when he does his training. Now, the first part of this training is quite good. One thing about KDPs and this method is you've got to understand that although Amazon is a huge site with huge possibilities, there's also a massive amount of competition, especially in this KDP low content book niche, which is basically what this is. Low content books is like very, very basic coloring books or very, very basic books that people will come along to Amazon and buy. But there's a hell of a lot of competition there. So it's very, very difficult to actually make sales as a newbie on here. You need reviews. You need to get to the top of the rankings. It's very difficult because if you think about what you do yourself when you go on Amazon, you scroll through a few options. You go in and put a keyword in about, I don't know, children's coloring books. You probably scroll through a few options and then you buy the first couple that are on the top. You don't really keep scrolling until you find all the new ones, especially if you've got no reviews. So you need to be able to do this for a long time and really stick at it without spamming the system to actually start making money off it. And you need to be able to advertise these in different ways as well, apart from on Amazon itself. So that's the kind of big issue with this kind of method, and this is why it's difficult for people to get started in this niche. But if I look at the training itself, he does go through the competition. He goes through how you can select some keywords. He shows you a nice little tool to do that, which is actually this book bird. You can go on here yourself and have a look at it. If you find a seller rank BSR number on here, you can actually see how many book sales they're making a day and potentially what the royalty is. Trouble is they're established people most of the time, so it's not really relevant to you. But basically, you can go ahead and do that. It shows you how to create your book. You use ChatGPT, you use Canva, all those same stuff, guys. You can go on YouTube right now and learn how to do this. And it'll show you to go over to ChatGPT, find a keyword, put it in there, get some low content material, maybe go over to DALL-E, get some images, plug it all into your book, have some nice graphics from Canva, and then you're done. And that's basically what their KDP books are. And then it'll show you how to upload it into the system. So that's what all of this training is. And he does go through it, and they are detailed, and it is good training. What follows after that is just the usual stuff he has in every single product. So basically, when he's talking about congruent recommended traffic here, he's talking about advertising your books on something called solo ads. And if you haven't been over to my reviews before, I talk about solo ads quite a lot because there's something that a lot of people get stuck with, especially when they're first starting out. They are a way that you can actually pay somebody else to send emails on your behalf to their lists, and you pay them, say, $1 per click. So every time someone clicks the email, you'll pay them $1, and basically they'll click over to your recommended offer and then potentially make a purchase. Now, the problem is most people click and don't buy. They can be very expensive, especially if you're a newbie. If you're not collecting emails off those people and then promoting them ongoing, then you don't really make any money. No one really buys anything expensive up front. They're very, very difficult to get going. I'll leave a actual video to this solo ads below in the description. You'll be able to see what I think about solo ads. So unless you're a big vendor and you can afford to waste a lot of money on the front end to get these people into your funnel, it's very difficult for newbies to make money with solo ads, and there's literally thousands of stories of people that have lost a fortune on them. Then you have things around tracking and AI emails, AI newsletters. They're just different ways you can go into ChatGPT and make things like emails and newsletters. Same with AI videos. The free traffic on here, this is kind of spam sites where you can join and you just swap links with various people. They're not really traffic. It's just nonsense. And then you have some business email and domains. You can go ahead and there's a link over to get your domain and your business email. There's a link over to System E, which again is their affiliate link over to System E, and it teaches you how to broadcast emails. So there's some interesting stuff in here. And for $17 you can learn a few things, but just be wary of some of these traffic sources, because it's not really a way that you can make money if you're a beginner. You need to be able to build a business that's actually based around your content, actually building up an audience, and then you can start advertising things to them. This is kind of rushing you into trying to make money off no audience, basically. So what do I think about this method overall? I think KDP, there is a possibility there if you're willing to stick at it for a long term. I think if you have a niche that's kind of unusual, there's not going to be one of the mainstream niches where you're going to have a massive amount of competition. You might be able to make some money with this, using this method. But I think for the vast majority of people, they're going to come on here, they're going to try and make $1 or $2, put it on Amazon, and you're not going to get any success. This is something that's going to take a lot of work to do. However, on the front end, the training is pretty good. No real problem there. I just think the method overall is going to be very difficult for people. And the claims like this on the front page kind of annoy me, because you're always saying that this is the amount of money you're making from this method. These are false income claims from basically totally different websites. They've got no relation to this whatsoever. So that's where I am with AMZ Automator. Hope that was valuable to you. My name is Richard Darby. This is School Nomads. If you're interested in these types of real, honest reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe and notification bell, and I'll get right back to you. And guys, if you're really serious and you're trying to find a way to really understand how to build a business online, hit the link in the description below. I've got some free training for you there that you can get started with straight away. Until next time, guys, take care.